Welcome back. So I've noticed my channel has gotten a lot more love lately, so I really want to thank all of you guys first and foremost, all my subscribers, all the loyal embroidery group ladies, like from the Discord group and everything. I really love all of you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you guys have really been helping me with my watch hours especially. So I have over my 1,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. But I still haven't gotten my watch hours, but I've made so much progress, it's ridiculous. So you need 4,000 hours. I have like 3,700 and something. Basically, like, I know I need just a little over 200 left, like 225 hours or something. And then I finally get to monetize my channel. Like, I don't know, it just feels kind of surreal in a way. I didn't think it would happen this fast. I mean, it has been a year. I've been on YouTube for a year, but still, I don't have 1,000 friends. So thank you guys. So I really wanted to do the video today to use my heat press for the first time, Veronica, for those of you who saw that video, my heat press. But I can't find the file. My first project on my heat press, I want it to be my CC Squad shirt, which is, if you don't already know, it means community over competition. But I can't find the file, the SVG file, to cut it to make my shirt. So until then, I'm not going to use the heat press. So I decided instead to skip ahead to the next video I wanted to do, which is a little bit delayed here. I mean, it is January 15th, 16th, something like that right now. But I'm going to do my 2021 vision board, which a lot of the girls in the group were doing. So I've done vision boards in the past, and they really work. I really loved it. Like, I did a vision board back in 2008 when I didn't even know what a vision board was. Basically, I wanted to study abroad. I was still in college. I wanted to study abroad in Spain, and I'd never left the country. I didn't own a passport. Nobody I knew left the country. My family's from Puerto Rico, so that's not technically leaving the country. You don't need a passport to go back to PR. So yeah, it was a big deal. Like, I had to get a student visa. I had to go to a consulate. I didn't know what a consulate was. There was all this stuff. I needed money. I was on scholarship. So yeah, I just knew that I had to make it happen. So what I did was I printed out a map of Europe, because I didn't want to just go to Spain. Like, I wanted to like backpack around. And I looked at it every day. I put it on my cork board for school. I looked at it every day, and I'm like, somehow or another, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna look at it every day until it happens. And it happened. It surely happened. So that was 2008. So yeah, before I even knew what a vision board was, I've done it before, but I haven't really done it since then. I work with students a lot in education, so I used to make them do it, but I've never done it for myself again. So here we are. So it was such a great idea. Whoever came up with it in the group, I really appreciate you, because I have big goals for 2021. 2020 was a you-know-what storm, enough as it is. So 2021, we're coming back with a vengeance. All of us. We are making goals, meeting them, exceeding them. That's what we're doing in 2021. So to get started, I was originally going to do my vision board using my Cricut and printing it out on vinyl and sticking it to like a poster board. So I have a poster board here. It's been through a lot. Just give it credit. He's been through a lot. So, but instead, I decided last night, because I was trying to like design it on Cricut Design Space, and I was just tired. It's been a rough week at work. So I decided instead, like, why don't I just do it online, do a digital one? So I went to use Canva. If you don't use Canva already, please go to it. It's just canva.com, canva.com. You can use it for free, or you can sign up for like the Pro, which is $12.95 a month. So I've had the Pro on and off. Sometimes I cancel it for a little bit, then I bring it back. So I ended up bringing it back last night, because if you have the Pro version, it unlocks a lot of different fonts for you, designs, and like little props and stuff, and photos and stuff like that. So I used all of their photos to do my vision board. So instead of like going to Google Images and taking something I shouldn't take, I got it all from Canva, and it's perfectly free and legal. Not free, because I pay $12.95 a month, but legal. So I wanted it to be nice and big, not just the size of like a piece of paper. So Canva lets you resize, which I did, and I resized it to the size of a poster board, and it like when you do the Pro, it automatically resizes it for you, which is really nice. So I didn't have to go in and like move it and all of that. Hubby's calling. Please hold. Okay, sorry about that. The baby's earring came out and he didn't know how to put it back in, so something small I had to do real quick. So anyways, I forgot where I left off, but the point is, I'm doing my vision board today. I printed it out, maybe that's where I left off. Canva lets you save it in different formats. So I saved it as a PDF for print, which is like a higher quality print since I wanted to blow it up big. So then I opened it up in Adobe Reader, and when I printed it, I made sure I clicked on poster and I put it on full size, like not on fit. Because a lot of times it's automatically set to fit, so it'll fit your whole design into one sheet of paper, but I didn't want that, so I wanted it big. I clicked on poster, and so it prints like this in different sections. So now what I have to do is cut. So lucky I made the whole thing blue, so I just have to cut on the lines and then be careful cutting here because they're kind of going to overlap a little bit, so I can glue them. So I just have some Elmer's Craft Bond glue to glue them together and then to glue it on my poster board. And I was going to cut it by hand with some scissors, but there's a lot of papers here and I want it to be a little bit more precise, so I just have like a paper trimmer and I'm going to cut it. So please stand by as I cut and glue and put this thing together. Once it's together, I'll go ahead and explain what everything means and what it means to me. So we're having a record here of my goals. So in 1 year from now, when we come back and we look at this video, we'll see, did I meet my goals or not? What happened? What did 2021 have to bring? Also, once I'm done with the vision board, I got a new planner. It's a happy planner. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit. I'm going to get started. I haven't used it yet. Oh, look, this is still on here. So I'm going to use it for the first time and show you guys kind of like how I start off a planner. I never end up the planner the way it's supposed to, but I'm going to start off. We're starting off the year right? Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, so that actually went a lot faster than I expected. Like even creating it online on Canva and then cutting it, putting it together. And it's not perfect, but there's very few mistakes. And at the top, I just cut it a little bit.
I'm a mistake, right?
It's everybody's favorite, the new celebrity of my YouTube channel.
I am not a celebrity. I just speak facts. By the way, whoever said I look cute and look like your grandson, hi. I'm doing a shout out. Hi.
He was so happy about that.
I was.
Okay, so vision board. So I have in the corner 2021 vision board. I'm gonna hang this up on the wall with just some push pins because again it's thin, it's just poster board. And I wanted to make this in a way so that I can come back to it every year and just update it. and I don't have to redo the whole thing over again. So there's different sections. Like I wanted to put like a financial goal, business goal, spiritual goal, health and wellness, travel goal, because travel is a huge part of my life, education, stuff like that. So in my first corner, I have finished my master's degree, because again, I'm in school. I have exactly 4 classes left, and I have a master's degree. It's an MBA from Ashland University. So I'm taking a class starting Tuesday. Class starts, and then I'll take 3 classes in the summer because I have to take a break to have the baby. YouTube goals. By the end of the year, it'd be nice to hit 5,000 subscribers, because right now I have like a little over 1,100, or like close to 1,200, I want to say. Monetize my channel. We talked about that earlier. I just need more watch hours. I'm almost there, but it's still going. I'm putting it on here. And I want to get to the point where I post 1 video per week, because this first year on YouTube, I went months sometimes without posting videos, and it really hurt my channel. And I realize now, like, by posting more regularly, it really helps. So that's my goal, 1 video per week. If I can get more, I get more. Financial goals. Raise my credit score 100 points in 1 year. It's a big goal, but I think this is my biggest goal for the year, because I want things. I want nice things in life, like a new van. I want a minivan because I'm going to have 2 babies. We want to build a house eventually. That's not going to happen in a year, but I need to raise my credit score to get there. And eventually I'd like to get a multi-needle machine, and I really don't want to pay like 15 grand up front. So, you know, I need to finance it. So, you know, life happens, things happen in the past. My credit score took many hits. So this year we're coming back and we are building. Start my travel business. And you see there's a Disney castle here. I actually technically am an independent consultant, independent travel agent for a larger travel agency that focuses on Disney and Universal, but mostly Disney. And so technically I finished the training. It took me over a year to do the training just because I'm so busy. But when I finished the training was like March 2020. So as soon as I finished, Disney shut down for COVID. So I was like, well, no point in starting now. So now that Disney's open, at first they weren't taking new reservations for next year. Now they are. It's just slow and people are still kind of scared to go. So all I really need to do is just kind of refresh on my training a little bit and start a Facebook page. So I'm going to do that. So that's why it's here. I'm going to officially get started. So if anybody's interested in booking a Disney trip, I'm your girl. Moving on, add to my party business. So I talked about in a previous video that my sister and I started a party business this year, doing those like birthday yard signs, or as they're called yard cards a lot of the time. So the thing is, we live in Ohio and it is now January. The ground is frozen, it snows a lot. We can't do yard signs right now. Plus I had to stop once I found out I was pregnant, complications, once I broke my foot the first time. I broke my foot again, toe I should say. I broke my toe again. I don't know if I told you guys that, but it happened. The same toe, because I have a tumor in the toe. I digress. So we have a party business, but what we need to do is add different offerings, because we can't do yard signs year round. So, spoiler alert, and I'm just gonna leave it there. We'll talk about it another time. Here I put lose 20 pounds after I give birth. And when I tried to search in Canva for pictures of losing weight, there were a lot of women who look nothing like me. Finally, I found this wonderful, beautiful lady. And I just felt her whole stance, everything about her, I just felt that. So there I am, lose 20 pounds after I give birth. So for my spiritual goal, get both babies baptized. So normally I would have baptized Elena around this time, but church is still like online at this point. My church goes live every Sunday on Facebook. So I'm not sure if they're doing like the baptism classes and all of that right now, but I figured at this point might as well just get them both done. Maybe when the new baby Celia, maybe when she's like 6 months old or something. Hopefully by then things will be a little safer and we can actually have a baptism. And then finally for my travel goals, because we're not getting on any planes this year, we're not doing any real travel this year, regardless of what's going on. Like I'm not taking any chances because I'll have a newborn. But first family road trip, even if it's just driving like an hour and coming back home, I'm counting it. It'll be our first family road trip. So that's our travel goal for this year. And then I have some smaller things like just staying organized, walking every day, and that will help towards my lose 20 pounds goal. Grow my Etsy shop, which it's about to reopen very soon. Reduce stress in general. And use a planner, which guess what? I'm gonna start doing that today after I hang this up. So I'll hang this up and then we'll come back to my happy planner. So there's my vision board. I put it up on the wall with just clear push pins, if you can see in the corners, so that I didn't have to put tape or nails in the wall or anything like that. So just something simple, just some push pins, and it holds it up perfectly. And I can see it in my office space every day and focus on my goals. And here you go. Office is still coming together little by little. Got some more decorations to put on the walls eventually. And still have to finish that room over there. But yeah, it's looking good. Okay, so the final part of today's video, we're going to start my happy planner. It says count your lucky stars. It has some gold. I love the gold. I love the different colors. It has some bright and vibrant. So I just have to take this part off. I got this at Michael's with some awesome coupons. It was like 60% off. So I wanted the same one. I found it on Amazon and it was like $32, and I got it at Michael's for like $12. Gotta love those coupons. So the way I always do my planner is I like it color coded. So I buy these pens from Amazon. It's a set. They come together. So it's different colored pens, right? They click. But the best part is they're colored pens. But you see this at the top? They're actually erasers. Oh, that's right. Look at my close-up for my camera. If you don't know this already, this is the Sony ZV-1. And it has this like display mode. Boom. So anyways, it has these different colors. And they're all fully erasable. And they actually erase. Not like other pens that say they're erasable and you still see it. No, these actually erase. And I love that for planners because plans change all the time. So, like I said, I color code it. So the purple I use for school, Ashland University, because that's their school colors. The blue I use for personal stuff like doctor's appointments, payday, birthdays, things like that. The red I use for work because it's the color of the school that I work for. Green I use for my travel agency business, but as you see I haven't done anything with it yet, but when I do, there's gonna be lots of green on there. Black is for housework, like, so just remember, like, today do laundry, today fold the laundry, today cook this, whatever needs to be done in the house. Blue I use for my sister and I's party business, and pink is for other. Anything else that doesn't fit in somewhere, it'll be in pink. So here we go. Happy planner belongs to my name. So actually, I think a lot of you guys don't know what my actual name is. A lot of times people just say Diaz because my YouTube name is DIY Diaz. So that is my last name. It's my married name. But my name is actually Natasha. Nobody calls me that though. Maybe for work or for school. The only one in my family calls me Natasha is my grandma. And it's not like that. It's usually Natasha. Something like that. So everybody calls me Nati. N-A-T-I. And oh, let me show you how erasable these are, because I'm going to show you what my actual full name is so you can see what my initials are. So look, just like that, it's gone. $10 points if anybody can actually pronounce this completely. My actual name. And this is my actual name. So it's Natasha Eduvihis Roman Diaz. Eduvihis is my grandma's first name, so it's an old school name. So yeah, if you look at my initials, it spells nerd. So when I say I'm a nerd, I really mean it. It's literally my initials.
You're welcome.
The funny thing is, when I was little, I always used to say, well, I can't marry any boy whose name starts with the letter D, because then my initials would be nerd. And then I always said, well, I can't marry a Diaz. And what did I do?
You ain't erasing this, Diaz, let me tell you that.
I erased it and I put it back.
That's right. Damn right you gonna put it back.
So I can put important dates. Now this planner actually started in July 2020, but I ripped out anything to do with 2020. We're done with that. So I ripped out those pages, which that's what's nice about the Happy Planner, is you could take pages out and then you could put them back in, really. Just like that. So we're starting with January. And the first thing I do is I look at my calendar and I put in all my important dates. And this year I'm going to start off with school because today is Friday, it's Friday night, but school starts Tuesday. And so it's an accelerated program, meaning each semester, each term that we do, which is considered a full semester, is only 7 weeks. So the course goes really, really fast. So that's why I really have to stay on top of stuff. And, you know, it's not like other schools where it's like the first week is just, oh, we just go over the syllabus and, you know, it's nice and easy. No, we don't get that here. My professor already emailed my syllabus like a week ago. So it's just like, here's your syllabus, here's your book name, have your book, have your syllabus, and be ready and read what you have to read for the first day of class. So they do not play around. So the first thing I do is go through, after I read the syllabus, which I did, of course, see what the grading and system is like, and then just see wherever the calendar is, where homework is due, things like that, and just start putting all those dates in. I did not read this midterm and final. That does not look fun. Pray for me. Okay, so here's the schedule. And I have my purple pen.
¿Cómo estás, mami? Te quería preguntar. ¿Cómo remix si estás pa' mí? ¿O estás para los demás? Mi amor, no pares. De ti siempre quiero más. La luna te la bajaré con estrellas en el mar. Tú eres la chica que mueve el movimiento. Eso significa que tu cuerpo también. Me han contado que a ti te gusta lento. O sea, el proceso, me imagino lo otro también. Cuando te va a ver, hace mucho fue que me disfruto. Quieres más que yo. La vida está para el amor. Tanto miel de esa flor. Quiero más de ti, amor.
So I just did the last 2 weeks in January and just filled in stuff from my personal calendar, my work calendar, and from my school syllabus. So it's already looking a little full. That's not counting a lot of other stuff, but I just want to get that down, and then you can see how it's color coded. My next step is always to go then to the week and then fill in more specifics and with more detail. So the main calendar is just something like at a glance, and then the week calendar will be like all the specific details, and that's where I'll put in like housework and specific goals like for that week. Like I'll put like make this Etsy sample, and I'll put it like on Thursday, so I have throughout the whole week to get it done until Thursday. And if I have to erase it because I didn't get it done, it's bad. But then when I do get it done, I'll take an orange, I don't know why, I always use an orange highlighter, and I highlight it, and it's like I got it done. And that's how I keep track, kind of like a to-do list at the same time. So I'm gonna work on that more tomorrow because it's late. My husband wants to go to bed, but he always helps me with my insulin before I go to bed because I have to take 2 separate shots, and I can't take them in the same spot because then the insulin doesn't absorb as well. So I kind of have him do like both arms because I can't reach there and I can't see. So yeah, I have to get going. But yeah, I feel like I made a lot of progress today, so I'm really happy. Thank you guys, always. I really appreciate you. And hopefully the next video will be using Veronica, my heat press, for the first time. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye.